Alright, hey guys, welcome back to another Astro Knights playthrough. So, the Astro Knights Eternity Kickstarter delivered maybe like a month ago or something. Maybe even longer ago. I've had it for a little while. So I've been meaning to do a playthrough of some of the new stuff, so I figured this would be a good opportunity to do that. We're going to be using everything is new, with the exception I have the other like market decks mixed in, so this is mixed in all together. But we're going to go get somebody pretty easy. This is like the lowest level boss in the new set. But before we get into that, let's get into our character. We're using Naoki. So she starts off with 10 health. In 2 slots, she can go up to 5. And her ability is going to be activate during the main phase, deal damage equal to twice the number of equipped weapons you have. So she can do a lot of damage. And our starting deck is going to be 3 power cores and 2 blasters, and our starting hand is 3 power cores, a katana, kinetic katana, and 1 blaster. So the kinetic katana is her special card, and it basically is this, where it deals 1 damage if you have 2 or more weapons equipped. Increase the damage by this by 2. So idea is to get a lot of weapons out. We're going to be going against the let's look at our home world here. It's this Centauron. It's 27 health. The active player, activate during any player's turn. Any ally draws 5 cards. So if we get it powered up, we can draw 5. We're going against the Dorathian Behemoth. He starts with 60 health. And on the setup here, it says place the level 1 token into play. If you're playing with 1, 2, or 3 players, discard 18, 12, or 6 cards from the boss deck and flip the mat over. So we are going to discard 18 cards. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. These are going to go discarded into the discard pile. And then, yes, 60 health. And then his rules are during the boss draw phase, draw the number of boss cards instructed by the level token that are in play at the beginning of the boss turn, even if the boss levels up during this turn. If you would discard a card from the boss deck and it's empty, do nothing. And then when a player gets exhausted, would discard 2 cards from the boss deck. And we're starting at level 1, so we're going to place the level 1 token here, which is saying during the boss draw and resolve an additional card during the boss deck. So it's a pretty straightforward boss here. Let's go ahead and flip over and we'll get this going. We'll give the turn order deck a shuffle. And we'll go ahead and get started here. Let's get our other stuff here. So if you don't know how to play Astro Knights, I'm not going to really go over it in this video. It's pretty straightforward. We'll take turns based on what draws up on which, if it'll be our turn or the boss turn. I did another playthrough of Astro Knights, so go check that out. And also, if you know Aeon's End, it's a re-implementation of that. So anywho, let's go ahead and go, and we're going to get the first turn. So we don't have any weapons to activate, but we can go ahead and place some weapons. We can play them up to our slots. So we're going to play both of these. Blaster does 1 damage, and the kinetic katana, again, will do 1 damage, but if we have 2 more weapons equipped, it'll do 2 damage instead. Increase that damage by 2. And we have 3 power cores here, so I think I'm going to use my power cores, and we'll get Heliosphere. So we can use it to gain 2, or you can destroy this card to gain a weapon that costs 5 energy or less. It's going to go in our discard pile. We're going to put that there, and we're going to end our turn. We're going to draw up. If you remember, Astro Knights and Aeon's End by extension are games that you do not shuffle your discard pile. So once our deck runs out, we just flip it over and keep going. Boss turn. So in the boss turn, they would activate, but there's nothing to activate, so we're going to draw from the deck. And we're going to draw an additional card. So we're going to draw this. The homeworld suffers 1 damage and powers down. There is no powering down because it's not powered up. Then we're going to draw a second card. And again, that's specific to this boss. Rip. The homeworld suffers 1 damage. Discard a card from the boss deck. Okay. That's it. Let's see. Let's flip. Our turn again. So we're going to go ahead and spend attack with these. So it's going to do 3 damage, and then another 1 damage. So that's 4. We've got 2 blasters again. We're going to play those. We've got 3 energy. We're going to get Quantum Sphere. Gain 2 energy. An ally may discard a card. If they do, gain 3 energy instead. Okay, we're going to end our turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Argo again. We're going to fire off 2 more. Okay, so we're going to play the Katana. We've got 5 energy here. So let's play this 5 energy and let's get Grav Hammer. So this will be deal 4 damage. You may return a weapon from your discard pile to your hand. So that's really nice. Okay. Discard that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. We know we get the boss again the next turn. There's nothing for them to activate, so we're going to draw. We have a strike. Any player discards a card and suffers 1 damage. Oh, wrong pile. So we're going to discard, I think, we'll discard this, and then we're going to take a damage. Draw again. The homeworld suffers 2 damage. Okay. That's going to be it. We'll shuffle up the turn order deck. All right, let's see what here. Okay, we're going to attack for 1 because we only have 1 weapon. Oh, that'll go there. Let's see what we got. So we've got a blaster. I've got 4 energy here. Let's use the 4 energy to buy Lightning Cutlass. Deal 3 damage and power up. So this should help get us going there. We're going to discard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're probably going to want some more slots since we're getting a bunch more weapons. Okay, we're going to shoot for 1. 1 damage. All right, we've got 2 weapons equipped. No, we're not going to do that one. We're going to do Grav Hammer there. I am going to destroy this, so I can destroy this to gain a weapon that costs 5 or less. And we're going to get this particle cannon. Deal 4 damage, you may destroy a card in your hand. And then I'm going to end my turn. I'm going to discard this, but I'm going to keep this. We'll draw up to 5. Boss turn. They're going to activate this. The homeworld suffers 1 damage and powers down. And then Frostbite Bilax comes into play. Discard a card from the boss deck. When he activates, any player suffers a damage. And they come in with 2 health. And I think that once the deck is empty, or once they need to draw is when they go. And I'm gonna double check. Okay, so when the boss would draw a card and they can't, they would level up. Okay, so that's in play. We're gonna end the turn. Our turn. I would like to get rid of that, so we're gonna deal the 4 damage to him, taking him out, and then we can return a weapon from our discard pile to our hand. So we're gonna return this particle cannon to our hand. We're gonna do 1 damage to the Dorathian Behemoth. Okay, so let's use our 3 power cores to get a slot, and then we're going to play all 3 of our weapons. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to flip. 5. Okay. We know the boss is getting the next turn, so they're going to do the next turn. They're going to level up, which is going to change this to this. So level 2 is going to come in. We're going to shuffle the deck up. During the boss, draw and resolve an additional boss card from the deck, and then minions in play gain 1 health. All right. Get the dice out ready for the minions' health. Okay. So we're going to flip a card. It's going to be Rip. The homeworld suffers a damage. Discard a card from the boss deck. And then we're going to do another one, which is going to be Encase in Ice. The homeworld suffers 3 damage or discard cards from the boss deck. I'm going to discard the cards from the boss deck because I don't want the homeworld to take damage. Okay. All right. Time to shuffle this up. Okay. Our turn. We are going to do 3 damage, 4 damage, 8 damage, and we can destroy a card in our hand. So I'm going to destroy this. Do 8 damage, putting him at 43. Okay, what do we got here? We have a weapon and another weapon. We will use our 3 energy from this to get Energy Glaive. Deal 2 damage and gain 2 energy. Okay. Flip. Boss turn. We've got the Polar Gorefly. It's going to come in with 4 health, and then when it activates, discard a card from the boss deck. And we've got Rend. Any player discards a card and suffers 1 damage. I'll discard that and suffer the damage. All right. Boss turn again. They're going to activate, discard a card from the boss deck. And then we're going to pull here. Any player suffers 2 damage, discard a card from the boss deck. Ugh. And then another card. The player with the most slots suffers 2 damage and discards a card. Okay. And discards a card. Okay, that's gone. Argo. Because that's all that's left. We're going to do the 4 damage. Take out this. We're going to power up. These are going to be discarded. We're going to do our grab hammer. And I'm going to use... I have 2 power cores. We're going to power up again. Level 2 there. And we're going to end our turn. We're going to hit for 4. We don't have a thing in the discard pile to return to our hand. Weapon. But we're going to hit for 4 there. Okay. I would like something to heal, but... we have a lot of weapons here. We're going to do this one, and this one. I'm going to choose to discard this card, and we're going to keep everything else. So we'll draw up. Got a lot of damage coming out. Okay. Our turn. This is going to do 3, 4, 5, 9. And we can destroy a card in our hand. I'm going to destroy this. It's going to do 9 damage. Alright, got him down to halfway health. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Six, 7. We get 2 from this. So let's get Vibrax. It costs 7. Deal 6 damage, power up, and the homeworld powers up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Oh, Argo again. We have no weapons to put out, but that's okay. We have this, this, and this. We've got 2. We'll power up with the 2. Energy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Oh dear. Okay. We're going to do 3 damage, power up. We're going to do 4 damage, and then we're going to do another 4 damage. And I believe I can get this back. Yeah, you may attack with any number of your equipped weapons after each one resolves discarded. So we can return this back to our hand. So we're going to do 8 damage. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. We're going to place the Particle Cannon out. We're going to place Lightning Cutlass out. And we're going to place out Vibrax. Now we can activate this. It says deal damage equal to twice the number of equipped weapons you have. So I could do 6 damage to him right now. Which 6, 12, 13, 14, 15, 19. So we get close to winning. Let's go ahead and activate it. So we'll activate this, and we're going to do 6 damage. Twice the number of equipped weapons you have. Yep. So 6 damage will put us down to 14. No, 16. Sorry. I'm going to discard the blaster. No, I'll keep the blaster. We'll just draw it. Okay. Boss turn is going to be rough. So 2 cards. We have a White Fur Flock. Comes in, and then it says any player suffers 1 damage. Number 4, and then we're going to do another one. And Claw, the homeworld suffers 1 damage and powers down. Okay, we know the next card's a boss card. So it's going to activate. We're going to take a damage. We're going to flip. Crush. The players collectively discard 2 cards. Discard these 2. Any player suffers 2 damage. Discard a card from the boss deck. Oh, dear. Okay. All right. So I think if we should be able to win this. Now, for us to lose the game, either the boss levels all the way up and can't level up again, so after he gets level 3, or if the homeworld is defeated. We can technically keep playing if we've lost all our life, but then every attack hits the homeworld for twice damage. So we kind of don't want that to happen. Okay. Boss turn, we're going to suffer a damage. So now we are officially exhausted, and since we're exhausted, we're going to discard 2 cards from the boss deck. And all the rest of the damage is going to hit the homeworld directly, like I just said. We're going to flip. We have a Dorathian Snagglefang. When it activates, any player in the homeworld suffer a damage, which is not good, because it's going to do 3 damage to the homeworld, basically. We're going to flip that. Frozen Bellow. Any player suffers 3 damage or discard 3 cards from the boss deck. I'm going to discard the cards from the boss deck. Okay. Okay, let's see what we got here. We'll flip. Our turn. Okay, so let's go ahead and we'll do 4 damage to this. We'll destroy this for doing that. We would do 3 damage to this, so these are both gone. And we're going to power up. I'm just playing it a little safe here. And then we're going to do 6 damage to the boss. And we're going to power up, and the homeworld's going to power up. We've got 2 cards, so we're going to play those 2 cards, and then we're going to draw up. I drew too many cards. Whoops. Okay. Hopefully that was the right card to put it back. Alright, so this is going to do 3, 4, 5. We're going to get 2 energy. 2 energy here. We're going to play that. We're going to play this. So as soon as we can do something, we win. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, let's power up all the way. We're going to power up to 4 using 2 energy for the power up. Do our ability and do 4 damage, putting him at 1. And we're going to end our go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Boss turn. They'll discard a card. That comes into play. So during the boss phase, draw cards. Okay, if you would discard a card from the boss deck and it does nothing. Okay, so it's going to do nothing. We're going to flip this over. And we are going to do 4 damage to him. He's gone. And then 1 damage to the behemoth. And he's dead. Alright. That wasn't so bad. So yeah, so this is Astro Knight Eternity. Like I said, I did the easy boss. So the Eternity comes with like a narrative, and there's like a story mode. But the main cool thing about the story mode, where is it at? Okay, the main cool thing about the story mode is that you can. It's called an expedition, and you can basically use any of the any 4 bosses for it. So there's a whole thing. We can even switch characters throughout it, and there's some like upgrades and like combo abilities and stuff like that. So like as the game is going through, you can there's stuff that adds for each game. There's upgrades. There's all kinds of stuff like that. So if you guys want to see an expedition, let me know, and I think that'll be a lot of fun, and we could definitely randomize that expedition. I think the cards are right here. Yeah, so you've got like for the first battle, for the second battle, for the third battle, and for the fourth battle, and you just would pick one, and it tells you standard difficulty, what to set it to, and it progresses, and it's all the different bosses. So, and we have a randomizer for any knights, so we can pick any Astro Knight too, and make it fun that way. So, anyway, that's going to be it. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys have played Astro Knights before, if you guys are excited for Eternity. I love this game. This is actually a very, 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 very fun game, in my opinion, and it's got a lot of cool variability and stuff like that. So, if you haven't checked out Astro Knights, you should. I enjoyed it a lot. That's going to be it for today. Thank you guys so much. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.